How's it going, everybody? I'm Levi with JLG Reptiles. Tonight we're going to be doing a feeding video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you're already subscribed, then welcome back. So like I said, tonight we're going to be doing a feeding video, but this feeding is going to be different from other feedings we've done on this channel. Our VPI Xanthic and Ultramel are really slacking on eating. I think it's 2 or 3 weeks for both of them. So tonight, what we're gonna do is a fresh kill feed. I'm gonna take 3 rats, and I'm gonna give the Desert Ghost one as well. Get 3 rats, we're gonna put them in the CO2 chamber, and then offer them to the snakes. Now, there's definitely pros and cons to feeding this way. With our other way of feeding, where we actually euthanize the rats, freeze the rats, then dethaw and feed to the snakes, you make sure that whenever you freeze the rat, that any living parasites on or inside of the rat are killed in your freezer. That being said, these rats are not your Petco rats. They're right there. You know, I raise and breed these rats myself. I know that they're well taken care of. So chances of something like that going wrong are very, very slim. And, you know, most of your big breeders actually only feed live, a lot of them. So, you know, if you breed your own rats and you take care of them, chances are very, very low of this happening. Now, for those of you who are watching, if you're thinking of doing the same thing, I would not recommend going to Petco and picking up a rat to do this with. You're just running a risk that's not worth taking. I mean, if your snake's going to eat a dead rat anyway, I would just go ahead and offer it frozen thawed, to where you know there's nothing crazy going on with the rat you're offering to your snake. I just feel like that would be the worst case scenario, to give your snake some kind of crazy parasites by feeding it a rat from some pet store that you don't really know where the rat's coming from in the first place. Now, if you know a rat breeder, you know, like if you're in my area, you know me, you know, you're gonna come over and pick rats up for me, and you know the rats are taken care of, and you know that nothing's gonna, you know, I mean, you can never 100% know nothing is gonna go wrong, but, you know, you can just be a lot more sure that everything is going to be okay that way. If you have somebody like that who breeds their own rats, you know, go for it. If you trust them and you trust their rats, but I would not get a rat from a pet store and do this. So that being said, we'll jump right into it. All right, so these are our rats for our Pastel Clown and Leopard Lavender Albino, and these are actually the last 2 rats of this size that I have. I actually had a rat have a litter probably a week ago, and she just let them all die. Didn't take care of any of them, and the other mothers didn't actually have babies at the time, so, you know, they didn't really pick them up and take care of them. And yeah, so I lost like 13 baby rats. But that female has officially been taken out of the rotation, and a new one has taken her place. I guess I'm just going to take her to Petco or something and let somebody buy her as a pet, since I really don't have any snakes big enough to eat her. But yeah, so this is their meal, and we're going to hook them up. These are definitely bigger meals than they have been getting, so this should be really, really good for them. Well, I totally forgot to hit record on the Inchy Pastel Clown, but he did eat, or eating, so that's my bad, guys. It happens on them big jobs, I guess. But let's feed this little girl. She looks hungry, and these meals are gonna be so good for them. I love this little girl so much. She's awesome. Yeah, that right there is going to be an awesome meal for her, for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get our 3 rats together, euthanize them, and then we will be back and hopefully feed our big girls. So our rats have just expired. I'm going to try to get them to these snakes as quick as possible while they still have their body temperature. And if any of you are wondering what the actual body temperature, 92.8, 93, that's the temperature of a living rat. And it may have got a little hot in that box, but should be somewhere right around there if you want to simulate it better for your snake. So we'll go ahead. Hey girl, feed this BPI Xanthic, and I'm really hoping this works. Huh. I don't know what the deal with her is. I don't know. Okay. It's like she's considering it, but just like not 100% there. Okay, well, we'll just leave it laying in there. Maybe she'll get it a little later. I don't know. I hate that. Okay. Next is our Ultramel, and you guys are going to say her tub's a mess, and well, It is. She just shed like 4 or 5 hours ago. She didn't poop though. It's kind of the, really don't see that very often, that one sheds and not poop. But so we'll give her this other one. And it's kind of nice doing it like this because I was able to get rid of, I had 2 huge males in there and the rest are females, so I was able to get rid of the males. But yeah, she just shed. Yeah, I mean, if she's shedding and not using the bathroom, then you know she hasn't eaten in a little bit. Okay. I thought she was going to grab it. Okay, well, we'll go over here to the desert ghost, who I know is going to do good for us. Okay, well, here we go. See where her nose is. Oh, okay, there she is. See her chilling back there. She looks so much closer in the camera. That's why I jerk. Because like in the camera, it looks like she's right at my hand. She is just absolutely pounding food for us. I mean, come on with it. That's a beautiful girl. And she's about to get a little bit bigger. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. I wish the VPI, Xanthic, and Ultramel would eat. It's really, really stressful, to say the least, whenever they're going off food like this. And I don't know if it's the room being too hot. I'm actually just going to try and unplug my heater completely. I think it's warm enough outside now to where I don't need it. It just dips down a little bit at night, but truly with the rats in here and this rack system itself putting off heat from the back, I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to try that, let the room cool down just a little bit, probably like 76, 78, something like that. But right now, the room is kind of spiking in temperature. It'll go up to 82 degrees sometimes, ambient temperature, and that's just too much. So hopefully with the heater just off, it'll stay around 76, 78. That's what I'm really, really hoping for. And then here pretty soon, I'm probably going to have to buy a little air conditioner to put in here whenever the summer truly gets here. So I'm just going to try that. Hopefully it'll help. I mean, hopefully they'll just eat these rats tonight. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll wake up and both of them will have nice big plump stomachs, but I kind of doubt it. They're just, I don't know, kind of slacking on me for sure, but it's kind of crazy. But for those of you who are interested in the queen ant, now this is kind of way off topic. I'll give you guys a little update at the end of this video, so stick around if you're interested in her at all. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you have tips, suggestions. I mean, what do you think? I don't want to feed live, okay? The Ultramel, she's just so used to frozen thawed. I mean, honestly, the only way she does eat is if you just leave her rat in there, you know, and then she just eats it the next day. That's how she's been for months now. So, you know, I just don't really see her going after live. VPI Xanthic, I don't know. I'm just really lost on it. I don't want to feed live because I know that she will take frozen thawed readily, you know. I mean, she does it. She's fine with it. So it's just, I don't know. They just do go through these little swings, you know. I don't really get it. I figured that now it was warmer outside, everything was kind of ramping up, that everything would go right back to normal, you know, these girls eating every week, but it's just not really happened. So let me know what you think for sure. Please tell me. You guys have no idea how much your comments help me out. Like, they really do. So let me know what you think, please. Well, that being said, guys, if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever I post new videos, and I will see you next time. So for those of you who are wondering about the queen ant, we actually lost one, our Camponotus americanus, but our Camponotus pennsylvanicus is doing awesome. See all those eggs? She's doing so good. And since she's Pennsylvanic, let's see, Camponotus pennsylvanicus, I think I'm gonna name her Penny, just so I can remember that she's Pennsylvanicus. Kind of goes with it. But yeah. See all those eggs? Maybe it'll focus. She's super awesome.